This is Africa. This is the fascinating story of Thabo Mbeki. Thabo Mbeki was born on the 18th of June 1942 in Mbeweleni, a small village in the Eastern Cape province of South Africa. He was born into a family deeply entrenched in the struggle against apartheid, with his father, Govan Mbeki, being a prominent anti-apartheid activist and a member of the African National Congress, the ANC. From a young age, Mbeki was exposed to the harsh realities of apartheid and the injustices faced by the Black majority in South Africa. His father's activism and commitment to the ANC played a significant role in shaping Mbeki's political consciousness and instilling in him a sense of duty to fight for freedom and equality. Mbeki's political awakening was further fueled by his experiences as a student at the University of Fort Hare, where he became involved in student politics and activism. He later continued his studies abroad, earning a master's degree in economics from the University of Sussex in England, where he further developed his understanding of political economy and liberation theory. Upon returning to South Africa in the 1970s, Mbeki became increasingly involved in the anti-apartheid movement, working clandestinely to mobilize support for the ANC and its mission to overthrow the apartheid regime. He played a key role in organizing underground structures and coordinating resistance activities, earning him recognition within the ranks of the ANC leadership. In 1985, Thabo Mbeki was appointed head of the ANC's international department, where he played a pivotal role in garnering international support for the anti-apartheid struggle. His diplomatic skills and strategic vision helped to elevate the ANC onto the global stage, paving the way for the organization to gain widespread recognition and legitimacy as the legitimate voice of the South African people. As apartheid began to crumble under the weight of internal and external pressure, Mbeki emerged as a central figure in the negotiations that would ultimately lead to South Africa's transition to democracy. He played a key role in facilitating talks between the ANC and the apartheid government, helping to broker the historic agreements that paved the way for free and fair elections in 1994. Following the ANC's landslide victory in the country's first democratic elections, Mbeki was appointed as deputy president under Nelson Mandela, assuming a leadership role in the new government tasked with overseeing the country's transition to majority rule and reconciliation. In 1999, Thabo Mbeki succeeded Nelson Mandela as president of South Africa, assuming the mantle of leadership at a pivotal moment in the country's history. During his tenure as president, Thabo Mbeki implemented a wide range of economic and social reforms aimed at addressing the legacy of apartheid and promoting inclusive growth and government. Mbeki's presidency was characterized by its commitment to promoting African unity and self-reliance, as well as his efforts to position South Africa as a regional leader on the global stage. He played a key role in mediating conflicts and promoting peace and stability in countries such as Zimbabwe, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Sudan, earning him widespread praise and recognition as a statesman and peacemaker. However, Thabo Mbeki's presidency was not without controversy, particularly in relation to his handling of the HIV/AIDS epidemic and his leadership style, which was often criticized for being aloof and authoritarian. Despite these challenges, Mbeki's legacy as a visionary leader and champion of African unity remains intact, with many crediting him with laying the foundation for South Africa's continued progress and prosperity. Since stepping down from the presidency in 2008, Thabo Mbeki has remained active in public life, serving as a mediator and advisor on a range of regional and international issues. He has continued to champion the cause of African development and governance reform, advocating for greater accountability, transparency, and democracy across the continent. Mbeki's insights and expertise are sought after by leaders and policymakers around the world, and he remains a respected voice on issues ranging from peace and security to economic development and human rights. As South Africa and the continent continue to grapple with the challenges of the 21st century, Thabo Mbeki's wisdom and leadership will undoubtedly continue to shape the course of history for years to come.